Buhari commands love on the street. Once he raises that hand, people shout. D. Awojide, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Some Nigerians have reacted after people were hailing President Buhari on his way back home after prayers today in a video. Bashir Ahmed tweet goes. President Muhammad Buhari prayed El Adha in his hometown Daura and trekked back to his residence from the aired ground. Dikbo Awojide, also known as Ogbeni Dikbo, on social media has reacted to a video where President Buhari was hailed in the street while he was trekking back to his residence after he prayed El Adha in his hometown. He said, the love Buhari is commanding on the streets, even with his performance. Once he raises that hand, people shout. Everybody should go and do their homework and get ready for 2023 elections. President Buhari is one of the most loved politicians in the north, especially in his hometown, Daura in Katsina State. Politicians should ensure they do well to their people while in power so that when they're not in power anymore, they'll be welcomed back in their hometown. Politicians should always remember people, they change the lives of the people in a positive way so that it can be a legacy people will not forget. I don't understand the moral of this story, sincerely. I don't understand the moral of it at all. Illiteracy and ethnic bigotry is on display by the Stone de Jonathan, who has built 150 Amajiri schools for them. So as long as the son is on the throne, the misery and misrule that destroy their livelihoods is not important. That is the reason people are saying Obi will find it difficult to defeat the All Progressive Congress or the People Democratic Party. The fear lighting youth shouting all over cannot win any election in Nigeria, whether rigged or free and fair. That is a fact they hate to hear. I don't understand. This is not related to what they have said here. Is that what he was voted for? Why didn't he go to his hometown alone? Just imagine the types of bodyguards following him around. Well, the thing is, I don't really even get what he's trying to portray very well. So they love Buhari is commanding the street even with his performance. Well, is he trying to say nothing as they are supporting the people even irrespective of how the people treat, of how the administration is? I don't even know. At least he has succeeded in something which is raising the hand. People should leave me alone. President Muhammad Buhari is quite right. He's a human being. He's bound to make mistakes here and there. But he is 65% okay. But because of hate, sentiment from the regional religious angles, some Nigerians always call him low. Based on that, I sympathize with myself and some Nigerians on how we view issues on Nigerian projects. See, I don't care who you are or whatever. If you are his people, if you're not, let me tell you people the truth. Not even just Buhari, this APC agenda is a failed one. Look, if you cannot do the common duties you were brought in for, let's say you went for a job interview in an organization, and they brought you as, let's say for instance, they brought you as an accountant. You are meant to, make sure your accounts are up to date, get the day-to-day activities so that you can get the correct figures. And you should be able to tell the company what figures they have, expenses made, revenue generated to be able to ascertain how well they're growing. Let's say, for instance, now, you go for that interview and then they tell you what their primary duties are. They tell you that, this is a duty or this is a duty, but you're the ones, you can do them later, but, this one is a duty. And then you start work and you left the accounting job they gave you and you start mopping the floor. You start mopping the floor or you start doing something else that is not in your resume. And the thing is, you were solely brought in so that you can, give account for those things. And let's say, for instance, you have been groomed and all of a sudden, this happened. What do you think will happen? If care is not taken, they will throw that person out if the person is not performing well. Why? Because they brought the person in for the fact that they wanted that person to be, what's it called? Yes. Because if you listen to this thing I've said now, if you check it very well, you will see that it's not supposed to be. It's not even supposed to be at all. To be sincere, it is when the person has done the primary duties that I cannot come out and say, oh, this person work. To me, that is not it. All right, that is just it. The primary of this thing, function of a government is security to secure life and property. The second is to what's it called? Secure life and property. The second, I think, the educational sector, and I think the third one is something else. Now you failed in, let's say, 2 out of 3 basic things, and you expect somebody to clap for you. Sincerely, I do not understand. That is where a lot of people get it wrong. Please, if I may ask, which of the past presidents have ever been stoned or chased out of his or hometown? None, I guess. That is just it. We don't hold these people responsible. They have always been deprived of anything positive, so they must always depend on them for sustainability and turn. And they become the instrumentality of those leaders perpetual political interests. Let me say this to you. The truth about this is that it is because these people has kept them in the dark. They have been kept in the dark. Yes. They've been kept in the past. So this time around, they shouldn't be like that. Should not be like that. Okay. So you're telling us this because Buhari tenure has been a success or extreme failure. My dear, that's why I said that I don't even understand where it's coming from. Those people are typical northern illiterate, that not to generalize, but I'm sure the elected ones won't be saying any different. Name just one thing Buhari has made to work in Nigeria. That is just it. The employee for a year, you still say you did here, and at the same time, All right. Okay. You are telling us this because Buhari tenure has been a success or extreme failure. These people are typical. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, first of all, let us, saying Buhari did well. I don't know if the person is saying Buhari did well or not. But the thing is, our take-home point is we should ensure that we're voting somebody who will do well. Somebody who will do the work he is going there for. And even do more. That is what we want.